Now we're going to run a due diligence workflow. That's going to take a checklist and run it against the entire data room, look for missing documents or any information that's not present, and surface risks and ultimately produce an IC-ready memo. Let's run that now. First, Aracor is going to ask us which side we represent to help us frame this analysis. We'll leave it at buy side. Next, we'll be prompted to select whether we want to use Aracor's default checklist, which is a comprehensive industry standard checklist, or upload our own. We can upload a document, Aracor will parse that and pull out all the various pieces of information that we're looking for as part of the diligence exercise. Let's use the default checklist. Now Aracor is running that exercise. As you can see here, the checks span legal, finance, IP, regulatory concerns, commercial, insurance, employment, tax. These 120 checks are going to be considered across every file in the corpus. Here you can see those 120 checks have been run against over 200 documents. For each check, we identify whether the information was found, with evidence linking to the document that contains it, whether it was missing, or even in some cases partially found. For any missing or partially found items, we generate a request. A request is a standalone object that discusses what we're looking for, what we're missing. We can assign it to people on the team, discuss this, and also send it to the relevant parties involved for finding that information. All requests are managed here in Aracor. We can select requests in bulk to send them to the counterparty, or dismiss them if we have decided that they are already satisfied. Aracor also looks for risks. Risks are grouped by severity, and again, always linked back to source. Just like requests, we can mark these resolved, dismiss them if they're not a concern, assign them to members of our team, and discuss them. Ultimately, Aracor is a platform for working the deal. We don't just produce a one-off static report, but we give you an interface to be able to operate it across your team. Aracor also produces an abstract for every document in the workspace. As you can see here, we've identified the document type, and for each document, we produce a summary, extract the parties involved, any key dates relevant to this document, key terms, risks, compliance issues, obligations, and any subsequent information that wasn't handled. This memo can be downloaded as PDF or Word, or we also generate this interactive version, which can be shared with any relevant stakeholders. As you can see here, this formatted memo provides a web page that stakeholders can browse. We share an overview of the deal, an executive summary containing the key findings, as well as main facts about this deal. And then for each section that was considered in the checklist, we go into detail about the findings, again with line-level citations. So anyone who's reviewing the memo can also look back straight to the documents where each piece of information was found. Now let's say overnight 10 new files drop in the data room. Rather than someone needing to read through those files, understand what changed, whether any of our positions are materially affected, or if we need to update any of our previous analyses, Aracor can read those files, pull out the relevant data, and rerun this exercise to show always the latest state of the memo and the rest of the deal. So that's Aracor, a deal intelligence platform where entire deal teams can operate from term sheet to exit.